Have you ever sat down to do your homework or an important project, but instead you ended up watching videos, playing games, or just doing anything else? That's called procrastination. It's when we delay the work we know we should be doing it. And guess what? Almost everyone does it. At first, procrastination feels fun. You get to avoid the hard stuff and enjoy something easy. But later, it brings stress, guilt, and sometimes even regret. We start asking ourselves, why didn't I just begin earlier? In this video, we are going to go inside the mind of a procrastinator. We'll meet the funny but tricky characters who live in our brain, like the monkey, the panic monster, and the rational decision maker. And most importantly, I'll share some simple ways to beat procrastination so you can take back control of your time and do the things that really matter. Procrastination means putting things off even when we know we should be doing them. Almost everyone does it. Maybe you want to clean your room, but instead you watch TV. Or you know you should study, but instead you scroll on your phone. It can feel small, but procrastination can also stop us from reaching big goals. Today, let's go inside the mind of a procrastinator. We'll meet the characters inside the brain, learn why they make us delay things, and discover how we can take control again.
Inside every brain, there are two main voices. The first one is the rational decision maker. This part is calm and smart. It says, do your homework now so you can play later. It thinks about the future and wants the best for you. But there is also another voice. This one belongs to the instant gratification monkey. The monkey does not care about the future. He does not care about your goals. He only cares about what feels fun and easy right now. So when you plan to work, the monkey says, let's play games, let's watch YouTube, let's eat snacks. And when the monkey takes over, the smart voice is pushed away. When the monkey is driving the brain, we end up in the dark playground. The dark playground is a place where you do fun things at the wrong time. You play, watch, or relax when you know you should be working. It feels like fun, but deep inside, it doesn't feel right. You may feel guilty, worried, or stressed. That's why it is called the dark playground. The fun is not real fun.
So, how do we escape the dark playground? This is when another character wakes up, the panic monster. The panic monster usually sleeps, but when a big deadline comes close, like a project due tomorrow or an exam to be taken the next day, the panic monster jumps awake. The monkey is very scared of the panic monster. He runs away, and finally the rational decision maker can take control again. That's why many people suddenly work hard right before the deadline. They had weeks to do the task, but only start when the panic monster shows up. There are two types of procrastination. The first is short-term procrastination. This happens when there is a deadline. Yes, it is stressful, but at least the panic monster comes to help. You still finish the task, even if it is at the last minute. The second type is long-term procrastination. This one is more dangerous. It happens when there is no deadline. Think about starting a business, writing a book, exercising, or improving your relationships. No teacher or boss is waiting to give you a due date, so the panic monster never wakes up. And if the monkey stays in charge, you may never even start. Months or years can pass, and suddenly you realize, I never even tried. This kind of procrastination can bring sadness and regret.
To understand how important time is, imagine a calendar with small boxes. Each box is 1 week. If you live 90 years, you will have about 4,680 boxes in total. That may sound like a lot, but it really isn't. And many of those boxes are already gone. When you look at your life as a calendar, you see that time is limited. You cannot waste too many boxes on the monkey. Otherwise, you may run out of boxes before you do the things that really matter. So how can we fight procrastination? One of the best ways is to break big tasks into small steps. If you look at a huge task, it feels scary, and the monkey will say, let's do it later. But if you tell yourself, I'll just write one paragraph, or I'll just read one page, it feels easy, and suddenly starting does not look so hard. Another useful trick is to give yourself mini deadlines. If your project is due in 2 weeks, set a small goal for yourself in just 2 days. This wakes up the panic monster earlier, but in a gentle way, so you don't have to wait until the very last minute. You can also reward yourself for working. For example, tell yourself, if I study for 30 minutes, I can play a game or watch a video for 10 minutes. This makes both the rational decision maker and the monkey happy, and you keep moving forward. It also helps to pay attention to your own thoughts. Notice when the monkey takes control. Just becoming aware of it makes it easier to take back the wheel and return to your task. Finally, always remember the life calendar. Time is limited, and every week that passes is a box you can never get back. Thinking about your calendar makes you realize that waiting for someday is too risky. The best time to start is today.
Procrastination is not just about homework or projects. It is also about a whole life. The monkey will always be there. The panic monster will wake up sometimes. But it is the rational decision maker who should guide us most of the time. The big question is, will you wait for the panic monster every time? Or will you take control today? Because in the end, our time is short. And the best day to start is always today. If you like the video and message in it, share it with your peers and don't forget to like and subscribe. It encourages me to create quality content based on my personal experiences. If you have any thoughts or positive suggestions, please do comment. I read and reply you as soon as possible in 24 hours.